The S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100. Okay, first of all, people are going to say this is based on data. I don't think this has anything to do with data. This drop is 100% to do with the Israel-Iran conflict and what's happening there. And I want to say right now before we go any further, okay, I do not mean to be disrespectful or anything. I'm just talking about the market and what's happening from that point of view. And I'm going to tell you right now, this type of action kind of happened early in the year, okay? And it proved to be a massive buying opportunity. I'm telling you what happened then. Now, right now, I'm going to talk more about it. I think we have maybe a few more days of this, potentially two days of this. It's going to escalate a little bit more. But, okay, massive opportunity across the board. Okay, that's what I want to make sure we understand first. Few things here. Okay, this is where things got ugly. So we had really nice movement last night. We came into our 20,320 level, kind of just chopped around to market open. Iran-Israel conflict popped off. Okay. You also have the strike going on, but we'll go into that more later. This is our key level though, 19,096 on the on the NASDAQ. This has been a brick wall. You can see all the retests of this level on the daily chart, going back, for the past basically till June. Okay. You can see over and over and over and over and over. Okay. We're not making that up. And you lost that level here. Okay, that's where this is the main point right now that we got to be looking at. The NASDAQ below this level looks terrible. Very bad. Now, the other part here, ES, S&P futures, also below their level of 57.55. Not as major of a level, but this has been your pivot point since September. Obviously, the S&P 500 is performing better than the NASDAQ. We know that. But this has been your pivot point to where you bounced over and over and bounced yesterday. Well, right now, you're stuck below it. Okay, this is the issue. You try to mount, you have VWAP here as well. It's getting stuck below intraday. Bad action. Okay, you reject it off. Anytime you break it, you reject off of VWAP, push back down. The good note here into the middle of the day, and I am not optimistic. I'm not going long yet, just to let everyone know. You are potentially making a higher low here. I don't find it trustworthy. In order for me to like this, you have to break a retest and get a push and make a higher high here in order for me to have any type of confidence. I don't feel that confidence yet. I'm going to let you know that right now. Okay. Why don't I feel that confidence in the market right now? Again, this is all geopolitical stuff, so this stuff could flip at the drop of a pin, right? So again, IDF, Israel has spoken out. This attack was serious and will have serious consequences. It did hit Jerusalem, hit their capital, things like that. So big. Okay, so understand that that is big news. Okay, and so that's what I'm basing my skepticism of this market right now. But I will tell you, I still believe this is a big opportunity broad-based in the market. I'm going to tell you that right now. One area that you're seeing this really represent where the buying is happening is China names on the day. Baba, very strong on the day. Very, very strong. Go through Baidu, Pinduoduo. They're all moving very strong. And this is because it's a major value point in the market. And I believe personally is investors are looking for any type of buying opportunity in the Chinese sector. I think you'll still get some dips occasionally. I think you will. You got to be defensive with those names and got to be a little bit, conservative. But I still think you're going to have big opportunities across the board on those names, okay? But that's one thing I'm looking at here. You are seeing semiconductors, get back below 239. That is concerning. I will not deny that. You see XLK getting a bit of a dip here too. Not super bad, but still getting a bit of a dip, okay? Those are concerning. But again, you're seeing the value points of the market to where money is still going there. Okay, very important to understand that. Powell is the catalyst here. I'm telling y'all right now. You can say cuts mean bearish action on the market, this or that. I don't care. Do whatever you want. In my opinion, Powell is still that catalyst for the market with cutting rates. He said what our pace on rate cuts is 0.25. Wants to cut every meeting to the end of the year. Inflation's on track. Jobs data is on track. Everything that they want to see happen is happening, okay? That's, again, the point there. So, again, understand that. Also, you guys, if you're not following on Twitter, I recommend doing so. I keep you posted, updated, what we're looking at in the market, everything in between there. So make sure you're checking it out and you're there if you're interested. Also, there are some Discord spots available. You can see the link is either down below or it's on Twitter. So check that out as well. Okay, so I want to make sure that's all really clear of what we're looking at going into tomorrow, going into the rest of the week. I'm being cautious, okay? I am being cautious because, again, it's what I said. If NASDAQ gets below 1996, you have to be concerned. That is your line in the sand. You have got to be concerned if that level breaks, especially if this level holds on the downside for the day, okay, on a higher time frame. Same thing on ES, 57.55, what you're looking at there. Now, if you're looking at SPY, what I'd be looking at is 565, your previous all-time high, 565.12 roughly. If you get below this level, I'm pretty bearish as well on SPY, at least in the short term. So you're looking for that break, retest, and some continuation towards the downside. That's what you'd be looking for there on SPY. Qs, again, your actual level, 470, basically 478. You get below this level, you're looking for 474, then 465 is the next level after that. So again, levels we have marked out there. Now, today's video is a little bit different, okay, because I'm not going over day trades or things like that. I'm going to be really clear about the names as far as value that I'm looking to buy. As far as dated contract stocks, I'm going to be looking at on this dip for myself, okay? You don't get these videos often because we don't get these fat dips too often. But again, we have to make the most out of the opportunity when they do arise, okay? So let's go through some names. Obviously, you know, I've gone over China's names, Baba, Baidu, Pinduoduo. You know, there's, I don't like NIO. Everyone mentioning NIO. I hate NIO. I think it's terrible. Not interested at all. So understand that. I've gone over those extensively. Okay. And again, if you're looking at these, again, to also, right, this is, I have a video. I actually just edited the video. The video should be out like within the next 2 weeks. This is Moomoo's new platform, Moomoo NX. So again, they're breaking it down more and more. I went over all the factors and how I use this. I've been testing this out on my MacBook when I was actually not in my house. So I just was able to actually throw it and get everything set up on my computer as well. So, you know, baby steps indeed, right? Baby steps indeed. So that's where we're at right now. But anyways, you can see the heat map of what's happening here. Semi is obviously the weakest area of the market right now, okay? So again, looking at these, looking at equities, looking going forward here. Again, I want to speak specifically on things like Baba, on these Chinese names. I'm going to tell you right now, when you're going, and I've said this yesterday, you got to be defensive here because you have to expect some downside potentially. In my opinion, though, I want Baba with time. I want Baba with lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of time here because I want to be able to capture a majority of that move. Because if we look at Baba as well, you have something coming up very soon, and it was really our first target was basically 120. 121, 120.5, give or take, okay? Your 200 weekly SMA. I think that's coming soon. Pinduoduo. I hate it, not gonna lie, but I think you're targeting 152 now, back into this massive low up here, 152, 153. So you don't want to be able to get spooked. You don't want things like this. But again, the action you're seeing here on the day is very, very nice. So again, things that we're looking at going forward, things that we're looking at here in the market. Again, today's video doesn't need to be very long because again, I'm not in the business of predicting geopolitical wars, what's happening with Israel-Iran. I can only tell you how I'm trading it and how I'm reacting to that news, okay? And these are the things that I'm looking at. I'll keep you guys posted, obviously, on Twitter nonstop here, guys. But I can only do so much during this time. And right now, it's been make my money on my quick trades, right? Make the money while we can. Like last night, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did in Discord. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I looked for. So today, we'll start from last night. Okay, so last night, we went long on Google. We went long on Google before market close. Right here. Yeah, so right here. We went long on Google right before 15 minutes before market close. We actually held it through the night. We wanted to hit the 168 level that I mentioned here yesterday as well. Okay. This morning it hits, we close, obviously we make our money. You can go look at Google. You hit our target immediately this morning, okay? Today, SMCI, very patient, took us better half of the day for this to play out. We wanted to wait for it to get below $41 to trade down to 40. Ended up happening, instant breakdown there. Again, very patient. So that's really only one trade here on the day. The next trade we took was Coinbase on the downside here. Once you break and retest the level, you get the break. You get the BRB, the break, the retest, and then broke down, obviously, to target 1, then target 2, right? Exactly. Only 2 trades on the day, guys. You don't need to be forcing trades. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. I'm telling you guys, that is the name of the game, especially when you're getting action like this, when you're getting things that are out of you're uncontrollable as far as, you know, wars and things happening between the Middle East right now. Be patient during this time. But in my opinion, I'm still very bullish, broad-based in the market, and I'm being pretty cautious when it goes to going long. But again, you got to find those names that you like. Do your research, do your due diligence, guys. You need to be paying attention because I'm telling you right now, over the next 2-3 months, massive upside is most likely coming. And you're going to want to be on that part of it, guys. You know, just like we were in the beginning of 2023, beginning of 2022, you want to be a part of that. So again, follow for more content. See you guys tomorrow.